fire. Well, let's speak live to our correspondent, James Marlow, who joins me now live from Jerusalem. Good afternoon to you, James.
Good afternoon, Jim.
Can we first of all start off, do we have any clarity as to whether or not these pauses have begun?
Well, to reiterate your word just now, the Israeli government's policy is no ceasefire. So once again, that's no ceasefire because that will allow the brutal Palestinian Hamas Islamists to do exactly what their spokesperson, Hazi Ahmed, told an Arab news network. I think it was October the 26th, that they will carry out another October 7th massacre, a second one, a third one, and a fourth one. And the Israelis say, well, as long as there's still now 239 hostages somewhere in Gaza being held by Palestinian Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad, there's no ceasefire. But today is the fifth day in a row that Israel has opened up this safe corridor for civilians to move from the north of Gaza to the south through the Salah al-Din road. Now, the times earlier this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I believe yesterday, was 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's a 4-hour window, local time, of course. I'm not sure right now if it's still open or if it has closed, but I have been told that more than 90% of the civilians from the north have taken advantage of this, and the IDF have urged civilians to do just that, to take advantage, to move south of the Wadi Gaza. And in addition to this, a senior Israeli soldier had spoken earlier this week to the head of the Shifa hospital, again telling him to move the patients from the hospital. Shifa Hospital is believed to be a stronghold of the Hamas command center underneath the hospital. Videos been released which show Hamas operatives entering the hospital via tunnels. So they've been told to move the patients, but the Red Crescent and the United Nations, they've said, well, actually, it's impossible to evacuate the sick and the elderly and the other patients or the infirm. We can't do that. And Israel has reiterated and just said, well, we did it in Israel. We did it in the north. We did it in the south. There's 150,000 civilians that have been relocated in Israel. So you too can do it.
Thank you very much indeed for updating us live from Jerusalem. James Marlow there.